Now joined by the Denison Big Red following their win over John Carroll this evening. Before we go any further with questions, Coach will just start with an opening statement about tonight's win.
Yeah, I mean, so proud of our team, but I think we got to give a lot of credit to John Carroll. I mean, what an amazing program. They had great senior leadership. Ava Rinkars is really, amazing player. Carly, Gracie, Carmen, Kaylee. I mean, they just had a lot of really good senior leadership, and we just beat a really good team. But I'm just so proud of our group. I mean, they fought for 40 minutes, and they followed the game plan to a T, and we're in the Elite Eight. So excited for them and our program.
Coach, I want to ask you about your defense in the fourth quarter. You're stuck on 73 there for a long time, but they only chipped 7 off your lead there until you scored again, and you scored 13 in the final 16. How key was your defense there in the fourth quarter as the shots just weren't falling through the first 6 minutes?
Yeah, we talked a lot at halftime about the defensive adjustments we needed to make. It was a really high-scoring half, and so we knew whoever played better defense in that second half was going to come out on top. Obviously, Ava had 5 threes in the first half, and so we knew we had to limit her touches as much as possible and not let Gracie, number 14, go off either. And these two both had those assignments for a good majority of that second half, and so even though we weren't scoring, we knew we were going to get those stops down the stretch, and then we're in the position to make free throws to finish it out.
Molly, I want to ask you specifically about defense on Ava there in the second half. She only made 1 3 after making 4 threes in the second quarter to get them back into it. What was key to really contesting her, preventing her from catching and getting into rhythm?
Honestly, it was just sticking to her like glue and taking pride in my one-on-one matchup, understanding her scout and knowing that she's going to shoot most likely when she touches the ball, so just being ready for whatever she's bringing at me.
Ada, I wanted to ask, did you know it was going to be a good shoot night for you once those first few shots went in early?
I mean, you never know what's the one's going to hit you. You got to ride the ebbs and the flows of the game. Being able to work off my teammates. I could have done that without them. Giving me the opportunities to clear the lane, get those O boards, get those second chances. But give all the credit to my teammates and the rest who are out there. So yeah.
Coach, this is the third time you've played John Carroll this year, 3-0. We hear often from coaches when they come in, it's a short week to prepare against somebody they usually haven't seen. What was it like to prepare against somebody you have seen?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, John Carroll, like we said, is a great program, so we knew it was going to be a really tough matchup for us. But we've talked about we just got to go 1-0. We got to take it one game at a time. We watched a lot of film and saw from the first 2 rounds like what we needed to improve on and what we needed to execute. And like I said, they followed the game plan to a T. And it's really tough to beat a good team 3 times. And I think the resiliency of this team really shows in how we came out today.
Ada, you guys have had a tremendous season. You've only had 2 losses. But was there any kind of adjustment or anything after losing at home in the conference semifinals? Anything you did differently?
I mean, recognizing that after that game, we only had 1 guaranteed day with each other, so making the most of it, knowing that we give it our all every day we got, no regrets when we leave the court. So playing our best basketball, playing with heart, playing for each other. So just recognizing what's on the line and the potential we have with this team is really important.
Molly, all throughout the season, everything you guys do is like, this is the first time they've done this. This is the highest they've ever been ranked. This is the first time they've done that. Could you have envisioned this coming into this season?
Honestly, yeah. I came here wanting to win. I knew what Denison was about, and I'm just really excited to be a part of a team that has this culture.
Anybody else? Thank you, guys.